We are in San Jose del Cabo at Flora Farms on vacation. We take this vacation every single year. We own a hayloft at Flora Farms, and so many of you have asked us about our annual trip. So we are taking you through the farm. We're going to share with you a day in the life at Flora Farms, and you're not going to want to miss any bit of it. I'm Zanana Rose, and this is Natural Living with Zanana, where I share information, tips, product reviews to help you live a more healthy, sustainable, natural, and non-toxic lifestyle. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Flora Farms because we have fractional ownership here. And part of the reason that we decided to buy 2 weeks of time here at Flora Farms is because it was very important to me to have a vacationing spot that was more in alignment with my values and my lifestyle and just the way that I want to live my life on a daily basis. One of the things I love about the farm is that it is an organic farm. It's situated in the Huerta here in San Jose del Cabo. It's about 10 to 15 minutes from town, and it's a 20-acre piece of property. And it's just vast and beautiful. There's mountain views. We wake up to gorgeous views every single morning. We have harvesting privileges. All of the fruits and vegetables, herbs and spices grown here on the property are organic, and anyone who owns in the haylofts or cottages can harvest at any time. So that means you see this gorgeous kitchen over here. I'll tour you around the kitchen a little bit too, but that means that anything we want to cook here in the kitchen, we can just harvest from the farm. So we were at the pool all day. I'm a little kind of sunned and poolish, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing here. So we had a lot of eggplant in our beautiful veggie and fruit selection that they left us. So I'm just gonna roast this eggplant. So I'm getting it ready here, salting it, and it's gotta sit for like half an hour before I get ready to roast it. This is one of the things that I love about Flora Farms and why we love staying here is all of the organic produce that you get. And I can actually cook delicious meals right here in our hayloft. I'm also gonna cook this cabbage, I'm gonna steam it, and I'm gonna make a little butter mustard sauce to go with it. Chris and I love eating cabbage that way. It's one of the best ways to have cabbage. And the other thing that I love about being here is the cookware. They think of everything for chefs, for people who love to cook like me, and maybe like you. But this is some nice Emile Henry ceramic cookware made in France. It's beautiful. I'm going to cook the eggplant in this. And then I will also cook the cabbage. I'm just going to steam it in this fantastic stainless steel cookware. So I just love it. I'm so happy that they give us all these great things to cook with. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of what I'm doing tonight. We're gonna have it with a little bit of pork that we got from the restaurant last night. There's a delicious pork dish on the menu. We got that, we have leftovers, and we're gonna eat it with all these veggies. Yay! There's also a super sweet little market that is down behind the restaurant, and you can shop for desserts and bread and produce and all sorts of little goodies there. And it's all fresh, pesticide-free, and super, super healthy. This is Chris, my fantastic husband. I invited Chris on this video so that he could also share his experience and share with us some of the reasons that he enjoys Flora Farms and why he decided that it was a great fit for us for our vacationing style. So Chris, why don't you share with us some of your thoughts about the farm?
So it's a really unique vacation spot. It started with the foundation that the owners set by starting an organic farm and ranch in San Jose del Cabo.
That was back in 1996, and the owners are Patrick and Gloria Green.
And so out of that, then they started a restaurant, a farm-to-table restaurant, which was kind of at the beginning of that trend, if you call it.
That's called Flora's Field Kitchen, and it was opened in 2010. It's actually Gloria's second restaurant. She had a little cafe, and then that closed, and several years later, they opened Flora's Field Kitchen here on Flora Farms.
So we started coming to the farm to visit the restaurant, and especially for their famous brunch. So we really love the food and the fact that it is all organic and delicious, and the atmosphere is just stunning and amazing. So that kind of won us over to think about owning here when they entered the next phase, which was building culinary cottages in the farm. So they actually started to build hay bale style cottages in the organic farm, and they were selling those as fractional deeded ownership. People could own 2 weeks or more of time in these cottages and live in the farm next to the restaurant. So that was a kind of an attractive opportunity to us. We had thought about it, and at the time we owned another condo over in San Jose del Cabo, but the thing is, we just weren't down here enough to fully enjoy it, enough to really justify full-term ownership. Having the alternative of fractional ownership, where we show up to this amazing place, everything's taken care of. They stock our fridge and our kitchen with organic food and produce to begin with, and everything's just totally taken care of. It's just an amazing place. We took a tour, fell in love with it, and at that time they were moving on from their phase one of these culinary cottages to building what they call haylofts, which are similar buildings that are up on the hillside overlooking the farm in the valley. So that's where we're sitting right now, is in one of the haylofts.
The haylofts have a lock-off suite that is just a studio style, and you can have that attached or detached to your hayloft. And the rest of it is a one-bedroom hayloft. It has a master bedroom and a master bath, and then it has a guest bathroom, and then the main kitchen living space, which is what you're looking at here, and then it has a little TV room, which also has a pull-out bed and a window seat, which is very lovely as well. And it also has a beautiful veranda with 2 sitting spaces and a pool in between, a private little dipping pool that's right in between. And over on the studio side, there's actually a hot tub too. It's a cedar hot tub. It's really lovely. And the studio side, if you were to have it by itself, it does have a little outdoor kitchen and a small refrigerator. It has a great bathroom. Both the studio and the one-bedroom side also have laundry facilities as well.
So we decided to buy a couple of weeks in one of the haylofts, and which were under construction at the time. So for our first year, we actually got to stay in one of the culinary cottages down below, and that was great. I mean, those things are really beautiful and amazing, and you're really situated just down in the organic farm, which is nice too, and near the outdoor pool and spa area. That's also pretty awesome. And
okay, we just arrived at our hayloft. Sweet little door we come into. A very nice citrus tree here. Ooh, champagne and a little cake for the birthday boy. This is the refrigerator. There's bacon and milk ready to go. And a few things in here too. This is the kitchen. Got some sweet treats from the bakery and some bread. Look at all this organic produce, guys. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to break into that. There we are, ready for a drink and a glass of wine. There's Sadie. Sadie came with us this year. Table and herbs. There's Chris. This is our living room. Here's the view. Oh, and there's our pool. We'll get there in a second. Here's the little veranda. Going down to the farm and the mountain ridge there. So beautiful. Then out here is the guest bath. Here's the guest bath. They've got these nice Santo Cabo soaps. They're so good. They smell amazing. And look at this little bouquet that they prepared for us. It's basil and it smells so good. Some of the crafting that they do to build the sinks. And then right next to that door is the master. Here we go. Here's the master bedroom. And then you also have a little veranda outside of this door. Look at that, a beautiful place to sit and read. And the other side of the pool. Two little closets. Our robes are ready for us. And here's the master bath. Here's the tub. All made out of concrete, crafted here. Cabo Santo soap again. There's the little toilet room. And this thing is so cool, you guys. So you turn on the faucet here. The water starts to come out up at the top. And then if you have it even, it will come out both sides. But if only one person is using the sink, then you can tip it towards that person for more flow. This one over here has stopped. And if I push this one down, the water comes out over here. Pretty clever. Turn that off. Big window where the sun comes in. Just so peaceful and serene. If you are enjoying this video and you think the Flora Farms lifestyle is a good fit for you and your vacationing needs, then definitely get in touch with me, guys. I'm leaving my email down in the description. It's zanana@zananarose.com, and I can put you in touch with the team that shows people around Flora Farms, the Haylofts, and the Beachfront Flats. And I'm sure that they would be happy to give you a tour. They will even fly you down to Cabo if this is something that is of interest to you and you're very, very serious about taking a look. Or if you're just in the Cabo area and you want to take a look at the property, be sure to get in touch with me because they can set up a tour for you and you can have a brunch at Flora Farms and really just enjoy the property and get a good feel for what it's like there. So be sure to contact me if you are at all interested. Again, it's zanana@zananarose.com, and I can get you in touch with the coveted group and get you on your way to take a look at Flora Farms. All right, friends, Hope that's helpful, and I'll look forward to talking with you soon. Enjoy the rest of the video.
We decided to buy in the Haylofts, and we've been really happy with that. And they're just really well appointed. It's basically kind of an understated luxury, kind of a casual, chic, very comfortable feel.
Farm style a little bit. It's very rustic. All of the furniture is made on site here, so they do all of the metal work, all of the woodwork. Believe it or not, this sofa was made here. These lights that you see behind us was made on site. They have a very unique oven, an incredibly unique refrigerator.
Yeah, that's one of the things that also really attracted us to be owners here, is just that it is a super unique, very intentional type of architecture built around a lifestyle, built around organic farming and this farm to table, food centric, just natural lifestyle that we enjoy. So it really just fit all that. Plus it's super comfortable, beautiful, luxurious, well appointed, and the service is phenomenal. So you really get it all in just a really comfortable, understated luxury, but yet it's all natural and organic, and it's kind of centered around that culinary feeling of, hey, you can go out and pick fresh produce or go straight down to the market that they have right in the restaurant, buy what you need, and cook up a delicious meal and sit back and enjoy.
And one of the things that I really love is the kitchen. The kitchen is equipped with stainless steel cookware. It's equipped with ceramic coated Le Creuset and all of the top of the line cooking equipment that is natural and non-toxic. And then I'm just going to show you this stove, you guys. Come on over here. You've got to see this thing. So they hand make the stove here on site, and just take a look at it. So they made all these little steel pieces that go together. Look at these giant burners. And we make our tea every morning in this glass tea carafe, and you can make coffee, you can make tea, whatever you want. Look at how these burners work. I'll just give you a little tour of how the stove works. So let's say I'm gonna light this first burner. I'm gonna turn this on, and I'll take my lighter and just light up that burner. Look at that, you guys. And if you wanna make something really big, you can make it in the center. And then down below is the oven. It actually is a convection oven, and I turn it on right here with this dial. This is probably about 200, 300, 400. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my dial for about 400, maybe 425. I'll go a little past 400 for my eggplant. I like to do around 425. Let's open the oven. Oh, and look, they've even got this for making bacon, which maybe I'll make tomorrow. So you've got your little bacon press. I put the thermometer in here so that I can see the temperature. And obviously I just turned it on, but it's such a cool oven. Oh my goodness, you can hear it lighting up in there right now. I'm gonna warm it up for my eggplant, and we'll roast the eggplant right in the oven. Pretty cool, isn't it? So for me, that was a huge draw because I love to cook, and I love cooking organic, healthy meals for Chris and I and our family when we choose to have them here on the farm with us. So it just allows us to continue our lifestyle. Like we said before, the values that we have on a day-to-day basis, we can continue them through vacation. We don't have to stay at an all-inclusive resort that's gonna serve us crappy food the entire time that we're there. That's just not what we're into. So we found this, and we absolutely love it.
Yeah, and plus having the option of just buying a certain amount of time that you're actually going to be able to use for us while we're still in our working years and so forth is like perfect, because you don't have to think about anything. You arrive and you're on vacation. In fact, they even stock the fridge with eggs and bacon and beer and wine. They give us a big pile of beautiful produce to start with: granola, honey, bread, pastries. I mean, it's pretty awesome when you get here.
Yeah, we love it.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing this morning?
Juicing some oranges for a little mimosa for my birthday.
Somebody's birthday is today. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's working good. Here we go. We're popping bottles. Woo! Fresh squeezed orange juice. Straight from the farm.
organic mimosas, the healthy breakfast drink.
Cheers! Cheers, dear. Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños para mí. Yum.
Really good.
Yeah. That is good.
And like Chris said before, there is a beautiful pool. We love just hanging out at the pool. It's a great community too. I mean, you meet a lot of friends. You're here at the same time with some of the same people year after year. It's a really great group of people, and the pool is fantastic. There's a hot tub. They have little cabanas that you can hang out in. And then there's a pool menu, so you can get drinks and food down at the pool. There's also a little spa. This time I got a pedicure, and let me tell you guys, the massage was awesome and the view from the pedicure station was gorgeous. It's COVID now, so it was all outdoors, which is amazing. There's culinary classes here that you can take. There is a medicinal herb walk. There's a painting class even. I haven't done that, but they just have a lot of activities and things that you can do. A welcome cocktail for owners. Almost every night there's music here at the farm.
Salud.
Salud. And even during brunch, there's awesome jazz music. It's just fun and entertaining. And there's an event center. And in fact, we've been to a fundraising event for the animals, the Humane Society or Rescue organization here in San Jose del Cabo. They just have this really beautiful mango grove, and it's got this gorgeous brick building where they host weddings and non-profit events and the like.
Yeah, and that's another thing about the farm is it's super animal friendly. They actually take in rescue dogs, and there's dogs and cats kind of wandering around the farm. Sometimes they come and visit us at the cottage or at the hayloft, and they want to beg for a little treat. And you can bring your dog or cat here as long as it's well behaved, and it's no problem at all.
You saw Sadie on the blanket. This year we actually brought her, and she met one of the farm dogs as well, and you'll see a video of that too. He's gonna meet Sadie. Oh, yeah, isn't that nice?
So yeah, that's another nice aspect of it. It's kind of like you're home away from home. Yeah, just really chill, a nice vibe, and we just really enjoy it. Another way you can totally relax is you don't have to even do the dishes because there is daily maid service. So you don't have to make your bed, you don't have to do any dishes, and you don't have to worry about cleaning anything because they do it all for you every day.
Now that's a vacation, guys.
Oh yeah, another kind of a cool feature about the farm is that they really do try to build a sense of community because you are here with a lot of times the same people and sometimes different people that own in these particular time periods. So they do have the welcome cocktail, they have a farm shed, which is like a gathering space for owners. And there's also a Facebook group and an online community where you can just share about different things, pictures or, you know, what you're doing. Or sometimes there's people do cocktail parties or, you know, holiday parties. Yeah, potlucks. Mm-hmm. Also trading time if you can't use your time for some reason. A lot of times there's a way to trade around. So that's kind of nice too.
Yeah, and one more thing that we didn't even mention is that there are some sweet little shops down near Flora's Field Kitchen. And you can shop for all sorts of things. There's jewelry, there's just fun gifts and some kind of local artisan items, and also a soap shop that is really sweet. So that is super fun. And not only do they have all of those shops, but there is also a wine bar and coffee shop. So that's great. If you don't want to go into the restaurant and have a meal there, you can definitely just enjoy the wine bar or the coffee shop. Oh, and one last thing, there is ice cream, guys. There is handmade ice cream here, and it's so good. Coffee is our favorite flavor, but they have lots of other unique flavors that are delicious, and all of the pastries are amazing. In fact, the chef and the pastry chef, Guillermo, and his wife, Leslie, she's the pastry chef, he's the head chef, Guillermo and Leslie Tellez, and let me tell you guys, they are amazing. The food here is just fantastic. You may have even heard of it, but we highly recommend it, even just a trip to the restaurant is incredible.
And now they even have a wood-fired pizza oven, so you can get pizzas any time of day. And they also have a organic brewery, so they've even started brewing their own beers, which is kind of fun. Oh, if you come for brunch, they have a special setup for Pelo de Perro, which is the hair of the dog, for a nice Bloody Mary, and you've never seen anything like it with the amount of vegetables they put in that thing, but it's good.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And another new development at the farm here, or related to the farm, is the beachfront flats. So they just started a new building development that is actually on the coast near Buzzards. It's at Buzzards Beach. And I think there are 10 beachfront flats there. They're modern style. They're really cute and well appointed. They've got gorgeous decks that are looking out to the ocean. It's just incredible, you guys. So beautiful. And then on top of that is the beach club. So they have a fantastic infinity pool there. It's a place where you can hang out, you can get a drink, get some lunch. The food there is incredible. Chris and I went a couple times on this trip, and it's just a great place to relax and enjoy the sound of the waves and just be right on the beach, soaking up the sun, but not be surrounded by tons of crowds and lots of people like at some of the larger hotels. So we really enjoyed that this year for sure. And then we're not even very far from San Jose and the rest of this area. In fact, we have a little footage to share with you of our time heading up the coast past Zacatitos to a small town called La Fortuna. And there we visited Zai Sushi and Surf Bar, and we had some delicious sushi. We saw donkeys, we saw some cows and goats that just wandering around near the restaurant. The ocean was fantastic. We even saw some turtle trails where they were probably making their way down to the ocean. And we just enjoyed the peace and quiet, the palapas, just the beauty of nature here in San Jose del Cabo.
Yeah, the location here is pretty cool because you're only about 15 minutes from the airport, but you're sort of in this isolated little valley surrounded by mountains. You can see the city in the distance, but you don't have all the noise and commotion of being down in San Jose proper or even the hotel zone. So it's kind of nice and more natural, but we can easily get to the city, get to shopping, or like Sanana was saying, drive up the East Coast and get to even more isolated places like the beaches we walked on where there was not even a single other person there for most of the day. That's fun too.
So I think that's everything that we have to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it did happen to pique your curiosity and you're interested in learning more about the properties and the option of ownership here at Flora Farms, I'll put a link in the description and I'll share all the information to hook you up with a private tour for yourself. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact me, and I'm happy to answer any more questions that you might have about Flora Farms, about the haylofts, the cottages, the beach flats, just anything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a little thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you get notified of all the future episodes. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Hasta luego.